Voters in the East African country Uganda are due to go to the polls on 14th January 2021 to elect president, members of parliament, and local government representatives in what is proving to be the most violent election period in the country's history. About 45 people expressed interest in contesting in the presidential elections, among them 3 women, but only 11 were nominated. Among the 11 candidates include the incumbent president, Yoweri Museveni, who has been in power for over 30 years. President Museveni, so far in office for 34 years, is seeking a 6th term. Other candidates in the presidential race include Robert Kyagulanyi for the National Unity Platform, retired former Army Commander, Major General Mugisha Muntu of the Alliance for National Transformation ANT, Patrick Oboy for the Forum for Democratic Change FDC, and Norbert Mao of the Democratic Party DP. According to the Electoral Commission, over 17 million people have registered to vote in the 2021 general election, approximately 2.5 million more than 2016 elections. Since the year 2020, Uganda has suffered its highest levels of violence in over a decade. The campaign period has been characterized by killings, beatings, and violence. Weeks since electoral campaigns began in November, dozens of people have been killed in election-related violence, most of them shot dead, and more dozens have been injured. President Yoweri Museveni had publicly stated that 54 people were killed on 18th and 19th November in the protests. Not only in Uganda, political violence tied to electoral competition is on the rise across countries in Africa, along with a contest over livelihood resources. These pose major threats to the well-being of the continent's population and its young democracies. The principle of government by the people for the people has been subsumed by the will of some African leaders to cling to power, which has led to political violence. Many leaders in Africa are thirsty for power, such that they no longer care about the well-being of their people. Zambia's electoral history has been peaceful compared to many other sub-Saharan African countries. Nonetheless, the recent presidential elections in 2015 and 2016 have marked a shift in this trend, with increasing violence manifesting new patterns where political supporters carry and use guns and canisters against their opponents without being questioned where and how they are getting these offensive weapons. Or does this mean that their leaders are the ones giving them? The question still remains unanswered. Many African countries are heading to the polls in this year 2021. Among them include Zambia, Angola, and Ethiopia. Hence, there is need for African Union and the United Nations to increase pressure on African authorities to end acts of political repression and to respect human rights before, during, and after the elections. Margaret Chota, Movie TV News in Lusaka.